Okay, now there are actually two ways to solve question 2. I am going to give you hints for one of those ways. I think it's probably the easier one, but there are two other perfectly valid methods that I know of. So if this is not what was coming to mind, then this will get you started with that A method, but it's not saying it's the only way to do it. So again, two hints. My first hint is to draw you a diagram of what's going on here. So if I draw a diagram, we've got 2 points. They are S and T, and we are told that they are the diameter of the circle. That means halfway between them, there's some point in the middle, let's call it C, which is the center of the circle. And that's the midpoint between S and T. If I want to show that another point is on the circle, let's say here, I would want to show some property of the circle is the same for this point from C as this point. So that is your hint number 1. Again, pause, and hint number 2 will come in just a little while if you're still stuck. Okay, hint number 2, let's elaborate what I was saying there. So, step 1, find the midpoint of ST. That midpoint of ST there is going to give us the center of the circle. Step 2, find the radius of the circle, which is half the length ST. Or you might be thinking ahead, you could actually find the distance CT. That would also give you the radius or half the length ST. Either method, absolutely fine. Step 3 is to find the length CK, at this point on the edge that we're checking in our question, that's point K. Find CK and show it is the radius. So if we can show that K is the same distance away from the center as, say, point T or point S, then it must lie on the circle. So it just gives you a little step-by-step plan that you can now follow. All of these skills are ones that you should be aware of now. So that gives you something you can follow, see how you get on.